So, the Monster in the Mirror musical is about the little nagging voice in your head telling you that you're not good enough, and what it means to really love and accept that voice in your head. And it is for everyone who has told themselves that you're not good enough, you don't deserve this. But the truth is, you do.
My face, a window opens in.
Well, we started researching since 2018. We did a lot of interviews, research and surveys actually from students, from youth, from counselors, from psychologists, and we came up with this database, I would say, of like the different stories and the different perspectives of what people thought about mental health. And then from there, we slowly branched out into our first pilot show that happened in 2019 at
General Hospital.
exactly, for World Mental Health Day. So after we did that, then we moved on to workshop even further, and then we have today's Monster in the Mirror.
Fly out of the
I remember 3 of the Bitesize members coming to Gateway Theatre, sitting in the glass room with big eyes and asking me, number 1, if they could work in Gateway Theatre, number 2, if I would mentor them. And how can I say no to these big eyes looking at me? Honestly, I said yes because I saw their drive and passion and recognize it. So I just, my heart said yes.
I was doing a show with Bitesize. I was also their PM, and at the same time I was also doing a show with Gateway. I remember Gateway asking me, why don't you PM for Monster in the Mirror? They were planning Monster in the Mirror under Gateway Arts. And so then I went to Rishan and Tanya at the coffee shop opposite of Gateway, and then we were like talking about it, and then they were like, okay, you're on board.
The main challenge is actually perspective. If you watch a live show, audience look at one side or the most two side or 3 side. But for filming, because our concept is the camera constantly moving, so I have to be able to cover 360. That is a challenge to constantly making sure that there's enough depth, but then we can still see the expression of the actor.
For normal theatre production, we just need to look at the quick changes that's going to happen and what is the easiest way for actors to put on their costumes and take off their costumes in between the scenes. But for digitalized, we have to look at all the fine details that we have to put in because the camera will go very close to the actors. So for continuity reason, we also have to be very specific on the hands that we are painting on the face, the makeup, and all the colors that we are using for their hair, for their costumes, and how it will look on screen with the lights.
Let's say in one concrete situation, you could have done a music line for live band, or maybe even, let's say, just do the -1s and then just sing over it.
When they made the decision to have it completely recorded and filmed, so then we had to grapple with the possibility of recording the vocals.
I hope that the audience going away from this take away the fact that they are perfect exactly how they are, who they are, and that they are proud of that.
Things about self-care and all that, it's very easy to get trapped in like, oh, I want to take a bubble bath or go for a massage or something like that. I hope that people see that it's just all about having empathy for yourself and using that as an in to care for yourself rather than being like, I must be the best self-carer in the world. It's about gentleness. And I hope they come away with that.
This is awesome!
It's funny, it's fun! It's like theatre but not theatre, film but not film. So I think it's a really new experience. People should watch that.
Everyone who's involved in the show are super talented, super hardworking, super dedicated, and I think you should come and watch like the fruits of their hard work.
Yeah, and also it's very current. It's like an original work in Singapore that's very current and very relevant, relatable to the young audiences here in Singapore.
storm inside my mind.
Come Come watch the Monster in the Mirror musical on Cystic from 26th March to 4th April.
See you there.
You're irritating.
Someone who